I'm ready for war. Put the pedal to the floor.
Welcome to Insurrection Field in Brain, Washington, VS. Home of the Cadaver.
Oh, what's the name gonna be next season?
I'm ready for war.
We are at Hard Slot Stadium, home of the Krakens in Miami, Florida. A city where the temperature is over 100 and the IQ is in the low teens at best.
Take a ride with the flare. Listen, you best be prepared. Hold it up. You ain't doing Now you looking at a warrior. See, this is going down. I'm straight to go and I'm ready.
Live from New York's Get a Life Stadium, it's Threats Football. We're in Cincinnati, home of the Cincinnati Bengals at the Concrete Jungle.
I'm ready for war.
This is Gotham Knights, an open-world action role-playing game set in an all-new neon noir Gotham City. Batman is dead. Now, as Batgirl, Nightwing, Red Hood, or Robin, it's your time to rise and live up to the legacy of the Dark Knight. With crime infecting every corner of Gotham City, its 5 boroughs are full of terrifying villains, new criminal factions, and cops who can't be trusted. Using parkour, the Bat Cycle, and each knight's distinct heroic travel method, you'll traverse the city in search of answers. Your investigation reveals something unthinkable. The mythical Court of Owls is real, and they have a sinister plan for Gotham City. Work alone, or seamlessly drop in and out of co-op. To solve crimes, uncover the truth, and patrol Gotham together. Each member of the Batman family has their own distinct playstyle and expertise. With her brilliant mind and the computer mastery she acquired as Oracle, Batgirl can hack enemy weapons and electronics.
Let's step this up.
Giving her an edge while crime fighting. Nightwing's acrobatic expertise gives him a fluid and agile combat style.
You are so out of your league. Damn, I'm good.
Robin is a tech expert and stealth prodigy,
This fight was over before it even started.
wielding intimidating abilities like Wraith to strike fear into his foes. And Red Hood's marksmanship, mystical powers, and gun kata skills make him a master of ranged combat.
Here comes the boom.
As they grow in XP, your hero unlocks unique and powerful new abilities. Using the Belfry as your headquarters, you can tailor your gear to meet the needs of each mission. Customize your knights with cosmetic options for suits and more. Play as the hero you want, or easily switch characters at any time in the Belfry. All your knights share experience and level up together. Use the evidence board to track cases. Then analyze crime scenes to find fresh leads. With each case file you close, you'll unravel the mystery of this original story. With smart detective work, you'll battle Gotham City's most iconic villains in intense showdowns. As the deadly Court of Owls emerges in a world without Batman, you'll need to find your own way forward to protect Gotham City and become Gotham Knights.
So, you want to be a caretaker at the Atari Vault? Well, you picked an amazing career. Not everyone gets to work with their video game idols. But it's not all fun and games. Some of the stars leave their messes strewn about. Come on. While others may need a little push to take the 8-bit stage. You can do it, Billy. And some, like Bentley here, unleash a pixel-eating virus that corrupts our favorite characters, threatens to swallow the Atari Vault whole, and completely destroy the history of video games as we know it. Well, what are you standing around for? Time to save the day. So you want to be a caretaker at the Atari Vault? You think you're up for the job?
El famoso narcotraficante está muerto. Como lo confirmó la DEA estadounidense en cooperación con los funcionarios.
Well, hello. My name's Eddie. Have we met? Anyway, let me tell you a story, kiddo. After the big Colombian boy hit the dust, the public was relieved. But for bad motherfuckers like us, it meant two things: war and opportunity. Everyone from the small fish to the OGs was desperately riding chaos to climb the ladder. And we were aiming high, baby. In this profession, you either go all the way or you die trying. I ain't a big fan of dying, but sometimes, well, someone has to. The job ain't easy, that's for sure. But I ain't the type of guy that deals with easy. And how about you, kiddo? If we're gonna do this, you better have your guard up and your bullet chambered. There's a lot of fun and pleasure on that road, I ain't gonna lie to you. But there's a cost for that, and it's priced in darkness. But hey, we ain't gonna worry about that now, are we? No risk, no fun, as they say. Ain't no bit of darkness gonna stop our dreams, right? Oh, and I have big dreams, kiddo. The question is, how about you?
Fue asesinado a tiros en un techo cerca de su escondite en Medellín. Estuvo evitando a las autoridades durante largo tiempo y finalmente fue rastreado por un equipo especial de vigilancia.
chance. Dude, can he even hear us?
Don't worry about us. Just concentrate on getting away. Just run! Get out of there!
So you know that we out there.
No more holding back.
A breathtaking sight.
Out of the way!
All yours.
And our voices bling out, yeah. Took the mask off to
Looking cool, Joker.
falling out in the debris. Now we know that now we'll take.
Vow to me. I am thou. Thou art I. Call upon my name and release thy rage!
Take over, stop, down. Get out of my face!
My weak self relied on you so much. That ends today. Bid you adieu!
Make way for the fist of the Phantom!
Get serious! I'm going to trust my own eyes and my own heart to distinguish the truth from the lies. Leave it to me!
Bring it!
We are the Phantom Thieves! Finish them!
恐怖に縛られ地獄に取りつかれ悪魔の住処となった逃げ場のない村。猛者どもは集う。不可能をなすために悪夢を闇へ葬るために妖魔が現れ死がはびこる時宇宙より譲るつわものガンマの勇士人であり人でなき者だが叶うだろうか虐殺の女王妖魔の母そして死に救う雲ジョログモに I'm not interested in anyone's foolish plans. Ugh.
This is a promise of things that are yet to come. Vile so-called gods you serve. The brightest light casts the darkest shadow of the world.
Is out now on Steam in early access. What are you gonna do about it? What are you gonna do about it? Nothing? That's what most people will do about it. Or are you special? An outlier? One who might just might buy it? Buy the game! Become King of the Hat! Butterfly, smooth control, simple, deep competition, spicy plays, party chaos, local and online. Let's go! Arcade mode! And gold! In one. More to come! But, for now, it's out on Steam Early Access! King of the Hat! Washing Machine Junior's here!
General alert. A severe lunar debris warning. Take shelter and keep safe from impact. Repeating. A severe lunar debris warning. Take shelter and keep safe from impact.
Some days it feels like we've got nothing ahead but bad choices.
Out now!
If we're lucky, we'll get to live with the consequences.
How should villagers spend their time?
Our village is not a bloodthirsty mob.
It's about time you started taking our side.
This is where you can shape the outcomes and narrative of the action.
You influence how other survivors fight to outlast the apocalypse.
Weapons ready.
Run! Go!
We're gonna die if we don't get anything to eat. Those dogs could keep us alive.
Don't touch my dogs.
You will find yourself at the center of the story and the action.
Welcome to World Cup '94. What a powerful shot! Unbelievable play! Incredible save! Skill. There he is. What a shot! It's time for the final draw. What a remarkable finish!
I'm Kento Kinoshita, the director of the Winter's expansion. Ethan gave his life to protect Rose. And in the end, you see how she's grown. What kind of person is 16-year-old Rose? That's what we wanted to explore, so we decided to have her at that age in this expansion.
You said you had something important to tell me?
She's trying to get rid of her unwanted powers, but to do that, she is forced to return to the origin of her misfortune. We thought that concept had a lot of potential for an interesting story. So the setting this time is the realm of consciousness, going back one more time to that village. The word nightmare is synonymous with fear. For instance, if you've ever had a childhood fever that caused a nightmare, even if they only last for an instant, like the feeling of being attacked by a giant doll, or something else similarly so completely unrealistic, can remain as a fragment of a memory for the rest of your life. I wanted the core of the feeling of fear to come from the kind of memories and nightmares that still haunt people to this day. We wanted to choose characters that would interest people who didn't play the Mercenaries mode, but would be interested in playing a different type of character. There are characters called Lords, and playing as them allows you to perform amazing skills and attacks that a regular human could not. Being able to play them was more fun, so that's why we chose those characters. We balanced things to ensure that as little time as possible was spent waiting for enemies to appear. For instance, if a player doesn't finish off an enemy, it will chase after the player. We made adjustments like this to raise the tempo and increase the fun of defeating enemy after enemy. In an FPS, you experience the game world as if it's through your own eyes. So it can be incredibly scary to play a horror game from that perspective. There are some players out there who might find it too scary or experience motion sickness in the first-person perspective. They might not enjoy the FPS genre. So we wanted to make a third-person mode for those players, to enjoy the game to its fullest. While there's still a sense of immersion and fear with a third-person perspective, when the player character dies, it doesn't feel as much like you yourself are dying. And you can enjoy playing it as a game to confront the fear that it creates, which is a very different experience. I think third-person mode is a perfect way for people to return to Resident Evil Village, as both a game and an experience. Wouldn't it be okay to show Ethan's face? We gave that question some thought. So even in third-person mode, if you try to turn the camera to see his face, Ethan will look away, and you're not quite able to get a good look. Each of the 3 editions are interesting in their own way, and we hope you really enjoy the expansion. Please look forward to it. Thank you.
Looks like the action is really heating up.
Do you wanna join us?
Sorry, what? I thought those slime balls came to us because they needed a new home.
All you's gotta do is win.
Aw, you gotta be kidding me!
深い悲しみの中でも希望が遠く思えても紡ぐ絆は始まり僕らまだ飛べるさ行こう
Where one trail ends, another begins. The Legend of Heroes, Trails into Reverie. Coming summer 2023.
Are you feeling lonely? Do you have a hard time finding someone with whom you could share all your passions and with whom you could just play games? We've got a solution for you. Anacom Software Incorporated presents Buddy Simulator 1984, the game-changing, critically acclaimed software which allows you to experience hanging out with your best buddy. Soon available on a super popular console, Nintendo Switch. Name him. talk to him. Play with him. Let him know you better. Your artificial friend will offer to play different games and entertain you based on your character and your needs. Let him take you on a journey that you will never forget. We promise you will not. Warning. Game experience may vary.
It has been 1,500 years since the fall of our forebears. And Valisthea has been slowly dying. Ever since.
How much further now?
Well, we're in the middle of the Deadlands.
The blight sucked this place dry. Meaning no trees, no birds, and no magic.
Darkness spreads as day gives way to twilight. The Mother's flame now all but a flicker.
We cannot live without the blessing of the crystals. And the crystals work their magic through us. You have been blessed, Joshua.
But who shall claim their fading light? The Grand Duchy of Rosaria, bastion of tradition.
At the very least, we must secure Drake's breath.
The Holy Empire of Sanbreque, where ambition is divine.
The Imperial banner shall fly over every city in storm. All shall bow before their emperor.
The Dalmekian Republic, whose fortunes shift with the desert sands.
And what of our wise rulers? Goaded into war without any thought as to what chaos it might reap.
The Iron Kingdom, forged in faith and fear.
Their souls were sullied with the stain of ether. I merely cleansed them of their corruption.
Or the Kingdom of Waloed, indomitable in its isolation.
The dark swallows more of the realm with each passing day. And as the fringes fade, the people flock to the mother crystals.
From a single spark, will the land ignite? In the year 860, the Imperial army will march upon Rosaria. And from the slaughter shall a new shadow rise. Fall upon the dominants, painting their destinies black as night.
Our ability to summon beasts of great might should command respect, but instead has left us outcasts.
And so I became their puppet. What makes them think they have the right to use us? To leave us to die when our bodies are spent?
I'll crush him! Flay him!
Very well. Come then. Show us the strength of your will.
Rise, ye crownless kings. kings, a reckoning is upon you. A war of the icons.
What did you think? As you just saw, we are paying respect to the original game's world while implementing new ideas and state-of-the-art graphics to strengthen the core concepts of the title. We think this game will provide a fresh experience with a sense of familiarity if you played the original that both newcomers and veterans to Resident Evil 4 will enjoy.
No fucking way.
The Ganados will have all new ways to attack. They are closing in on Leon during his mission and will attack with an even greater variety of methods than in the original release. Leon fights back with firearms, close combat maneuvers, a newly added parry using his knife, and more. Resource management and upgrade elements are critical for survival. Just as in the original, using the attaché case effectively will be key. In addition to managing the weapons and items you carry and synthesizing herbs, this also allows you to craft ammunition and other items.
Over here, stranger.
Of course, we can't forget the merchant.
Something new for you.
You can purchase weapons and items and customize them to suit your playstyle. We've also added a trade mechanic where rare gems you've collected can be exchanged for special items.
You can't go wrong with that.
We are rebuilding the original game while respecting its core experience, adding new ideas, and modernizing the playfield. Now I'd like to share some new information regarding this product's release. We announced that Resident Evil 4 will also be available on PlayStation 4, in addition to PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and Xbox Series S, and PC. The PlayStation 4 version can be upgraded to the PlayStation 5 digital version at no additional cost. I'd like to introduce two other editions we are preparing for players looking for more than the standard edition. The first is the Deluxe Edition, which will be available for all platforms. This includes additional content such as costumes, special weapons, a treasure map, and more. Next is the physical-only Collector's Edition. This edition includes the contents of the Deluxe Edition, as well as a Leon figure, a special map, art book, soundtrack, and more. Also, pre-orders start today.